Well, this week in WoW, we got a few things going on, and at the same time, not much going on. So let's talk a little bit about this, a little bit of 11.1.5 stuff to get into as well. So here we go. Narubar Palace LFR appearances are now easy to earn. This always happens when the next season or next raid kicks off. The previous raid stuff is available to be infinitely, what's it called? Re-originated or whatever the hell it's called when you transform it into tier set. So if you want that set, you just have to have some item level gear that is of Narubar Palace LFR item level gear, and then you can transform it into tier set. And essentially why you'd want to do that is for the transmog. There is no other way. Yeah, charges to your set, whatever. So do that. Sam crafting. Yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about crafting because your third Spark of Fortunes is now available for crafting this week in the War Within Season 2. This week you can obtain your third full Spark of Fortunes to craft all your shit, right? It's been this way since reset. Each week players can obtain a fractured Spark of Fortunes by completing a rotation of weekly quests, combining each pair into a full spark for weapons, armor, jewelry, and trinkets crafting by player professionals. That's right, if you participate in the crafting system, that is the corrupt crafting system, you can do a little bit more. Can we watch more React videos about crafting and delves? Maybe, if you've been a good boy. New Arathi Tabards. This is really cool, actually. This is probably the best piece of news I got for you today. We got dynamic Tabards, guys. So these Tabards for the new they're the new Halifal faction. I believe they are called, what's their name? Hold on. I'll give you their name. The Flames Radiance. Yes, the Flames Radiance. So we're going to be earning reputation through these guys through the new Nightfall stuff. They'll be doing some open world stuff, and basically these guys are a new sub-faction within the Halifal people, and they are fighting back against the Narubar invasions that have happened since we killed Queen Ansarek. I'll get a little bit more into that lore in a second here, but as we advance through the reputation grinds, you are actually going to see your tabard from them change. So here you see a little bit of extra, gildage and stuff going on here. And then the final version here, when you hit Exalted, you get that nice little Iron Man chest armor there. Very cool looking tabard. And I actually love this idea from Blizzard. One thing that WoW players love to do more than anything is just lay it all on the table. Just unzip and just roll it out on the table for everybody to see. And what I mean by that is you love to show off your achievements, right? You love to show off what you've done. There's a reason why you like mythic level raid gear. You got that colorway equipped. Everyone knows you've been doing mythic raid or gladiator sets or anything else like the gladiator mounts. You love to show off your achievements, right? You love to show off how big dick you are in the game, and I think this is a cool way to kind of show off a thing that we usually don't, and that's some interesting, rep grinds and stuff like that, showing off your cool tabard that you advance through. So I think this is just the beginning of dynamic tabards. I think we can see much more like this. I think this is pretty damn cool. As I said before, tabards honestly have gone to the wayside for a while. I miss the days when they used to be actually attached to reputation. You could get rep by running shit with a tabard on. But those days are long gone, and now at least we have dynamic tabards, which kind of show off your rep. So that's pretty cool. As I said, the Flames Radiance are defending the Arathi against the Suriki forces following the defeat of Queen Ansarek. This faction consists of volunteer militia-led veterans, Thayid Pyremaker and Milton Wildbrawn. As you rise through the ranks, you will earn the levels of renown and unlock new rewards. Alongside the Flames Radiance, players will split between task forces within Nightfall's public scenario. So this Nightfall thing was on the, the list of stuff that we're getting in this patch for 11.1.5. It's going to be an open world scenario, basically an open world battlefield. You'll be able to strike back against the Suriki forces throughout Halifal and Ashkahet to continue to earn renown and rewards with additional quests and activities between the scenarios. But don't forget, by the way, you get that full albino set too, which is pretty darn cool. It's basically the Arathi set, but all whited out. It freaking looks amazing. Players can expect a variety of rewards to take part in the scenario, including new armor sets, a tabard that will update visually with your progress and ranks through the Flames Radiance, weapons, a new armor color variant, Delver's dirigible stuff, and much more. These ranks increase. As these ranks increase, you can also expect to earn buffs that will help you become stronger while in Halifal and Ashkahet. Very cool. I'm excited to do some of this stuff. A little bit of open world grind is something to casually do to pass the time. Legion Remix is coming, boys. It's coming. Whether you have your eyes open, a mouth open, whatever it is coming, and it's coming fast. And we already knew that kind of from the hints that Blizzard has given us in the past. Literally, it was Ian Hazakostas, or no, it wasn't. Sorry, that was Chris Metz in an interview who said, "We got new things coming, and may I say you are not prepared for them." Okay, yeah, we got a little Illidan thing there. Legion Remix is on its way, and we have already known that. Multiple hits. Holly Longdale also hinted at it in an interview, and now we are seeing a new Questlog campaign header being data mined. Obviously, we see the Legion-esque logos there. So Legion is certainly coming, and I should say Legion Remix is coming. That'll probably be hitting, maybe after the Midnight expansion announcement. We'll get some Legion Remix stuff as we kind of wait through the lull of the end of the expansion. That'll be fun to do. And Holly Longdale describes it as, maybe experiencing it in a fully new way. So we'll see how they handle Legion Legendaries. I'm sure there's going to be glorious transmog to be had from this remix event, because Legion already had amazing transmog, and I can't imagine what they're going to come up with in terms of new colorways and stuff like that. So that's great. Hi, Sam. No internet today until the power comes back on. Hey, I hope you're doing all right, Pacinian. Can't wait for Shadowlands Classic. Yeah, the Jailer will have hair in the Shadowlands Classic remix. That would be fucking hilarious, actually. If you are of high skill as myself and you want to do the Mythic Dungeon International or the Arena World Championship, registration is currently open and will close on March 28th globally, so make sure you register for that. I was going to register, but I don't like to show off. I like other people to have an opportunity to win these things. They don't call me a man of the people for nothing, and I want the people to be able to compete against each other and not have to deal with the fact that they're going to be face-to-face with a god man, fighting him. So we'll just hold off on that. I'm not going to register for these this time around, but the quests will start off on April 4th, the tournaments, I should say. Meanwhile, Mythic Dungeon International will return and full season open registration on the trials on April 16th. So this was for Arena World Champions. This is for the MDI. Go ahead and queue up for those if you guys are at all interested in competing at the highest levels. And last but not least, the Miscellaneous Mechanica, the Worst Grind and Undermine. So if you don't know what these are, basically you can dumpster dive around Undermine and collect these Miscellaneous Mechanica that you can turn in to some NPCs here and collect some interesting stuff. I didn't realize this. There are 3 mounts to be had from this. You have yourself the this one right here, the Innovation Investigator, which is the Black Crotch Rocket, which is pretty damn nice if you ask me. And then you got the Assets Advocator, which is a red version of these Shredder mounts here. This is pretty cool. And then lastly, you can get the Margin Manipulator, which is, the double rocket boy, one of these, but a blue colorway of them. I didn't realize there are 3 mounts to be had from these. 25 of these currencies each to get them. And what's crazy about it, these are actually really, really hard to get. And what has that led to? Well, they are not bind on pickup. They are actually bind on equip. So what people have done is put these things on the auction house, and this shit is wild. We're talking 4.9 million gold for the Innovation Investigator, 3.5 million for the Margin Manipulator, 2.9 and 2.1 for the... that's crazy. We're also talking about pets, by the way. Some of these are freaking pets selling for crazy amounts of gold. I guess it's a super long grind, and people got more money than they do time. So, yeah, people are buying this shit. Talking about Greg from accounting, he's probably using his money to buy this, buy a WoW token and buy these rather than grind this shit out. Again, it's just dumpster diving around, killing rares, doing some stuff around, but this stuff has kind of a low drop rate, so these mounts are kind of rare. If you want to make some easy gold and you got a lot of this currency, I guess go buy the mounts and post that shit on the auction house. Shit, fuck, I could put them on the AH. Fuck me, I could have been making, you could have been making more gold, but I guess this is a crazy thing right now. The market's hot for them. Get it while it lasts, because it probably won't last forever. Anyways, that is all in terms of news.